Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Well, welcome back to the greatest season of all, 2011 St. Louis Cardinals season, and we are in game number 6 against the Pirates at home. And we have the starting lineups are going to look like this. Alrighty, Tabata. Yeah, where's our lineups? I'm looking at our Tabata, Walker, McCutcheon, Overbay, Alvarez, Dumont, Jones, Rodriguez, and pitching today, Kevin Correa for the Pirates. For the home time team, the Cardinals, it's going to be Tarrant. It's short, Rasmussen center, Pujols to first, Berkman in right, Craig in left, Schumacher second base, Molina catching, Daniel Descalso at third, and Chris Carpenter on the mound today. Chris Carpenter 0-1 in the season, 4.5 ERA, 6 innings pitched, giving up 7 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Chris Carpenter, the righty against Jose Tabata. He's also a right-hander. Here we go, Stratomatic. Boom. That is a 4-6. Right-hander, 4-6. 1-5 double. That is going to be a single, 2 stars. Swing away, and that is going to be a single. Goes to first. And Tabata, he's an A Steeler. Where's my charts? Here's my chart. A Steeler. 1-15, being held on. Takes him down to a 1-13. And then -3 for our awesome catcher, Yadi and Molina. You can see, well, you can't see it, but I can see -3 on it. So Tabana, he'll see what happens here. He's not going to try to get the lead. Here comes Neil Walker, the switch hitter, batting from the left side against Chris Carpenter. Oop, foul ball as it bounced over the table there. Oop, come back here. Chris Carpenter, Neil Walker, lefty, 6-9, lefty, 6-9, fly ball, center field B. That's going to be caught out there by Rasmus. So that's going to be a fly out to center field. All right, to 1 away. Andrew McCutcheon. Let's see. So far in the replay, he's batting .313. He's got 4 RBIs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a stolen base so far. Andrew McCutcheon. That's a 2-8 righty, 2-8. Popped him up to short. Wow, we just missed it. Pop up to short. That's about the best we could have hoped for. Popped him up to shortstop. Calling everyone off his Tarrant. He's going to make the catch. 2 away. Lyle Overby. He's batting 400 on the replay. 20 at-bats. 1 double, 2 home runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Lyle Overby. 3-9 righty, 3-9 fly ball right field B question mark. That's going to be a fly out right field, and that's not right. That's right. And that's going to do it for the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Kevin Correa, the right-hander, is pitching for the Pirates. He'll be up against Tarrant first, switch right-hander, sorry. And he is a shortstop, batting 271. Batting 271. That's interesting. Now that was his, 271 was his average in real life. In our replay, he's only batting 182. That makes more sense. All right. That is a 210 righty, 210 ground ball third base. And making the play over there is Alvarez. Ground out. Nope, not pop out. Ground out to third, over to first, and that's going to do it for Terrett. His average keeps dropping. Colby Rasmus, he's batting .353 on the season. 3 walks, only 1 strikeout, 2 RBIs. That is a 2-7, righty 2-7. Steve, right 3 called, swing and a miss. Colby Rasmus strikes out. So 2 away for Albert Pujols. Hopefully the bats will wake up here for the Cardinals. They did not have a first good 6 or 7 innings last time out. Alan Shaw, how you doing, my friend? Albert Pujols. That is a 1-6 right-hander, 1-6 fly ball to left, and that's going to do it for the Cardinals. 1, 2, 3, fly out left field. 1, 2, 3, and we're through 1. No score. Chris Carpenter against Pedro Alvarez, the third baseman. 2-7, righty, strikes him out. So Carpenter gets him to check swing. He went around. Strike 3 called. I'm keeping track on STRATOMATIC software. So if you're wondering why there's a little bit of delay, go Cards, says Alan Shaw. There you go. Ryan Dumont, let's see, he's batting .250 so far in the season. 12 at-bats. Got himself a double. No triples, no home runs. 3 walks, no strikeouts for Dumont. As a 3-8, ground ball second base, eh? So ground ball to second, over to first, and that's 2 away. That brings up Garrett Jones. Garrett Jones, batting .154. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts for Garrett Jones. That is a 3-6, ground ball second base, A. Plus. So ground out, second base again, over to first, and that's going to do it for the top of the second. Chris Carpenter through 2. Still no score here. Some scores from out of town. We have the Dodgers up on Colorado 5-0. We have the Red Sox shutting out the Indians 5-0. We have Houston losing to Cincinnati 1-0. Arizona and Chicago still scoreless. Detroit and Baltimore still scoreless. San Francisco 1, San Diego 0. The Yankees and the Phillies are tied up at 1 apiece. Atlanta and Milwaukee are scoreless. The White Sox are ahead of the Royals 2-0. Washington is losing to the Marlins 2-1. Oakland and Toronto tied up 1 apiece, and Texas holds a 3-0 lead against Seattle. These are your out-of-town scorebook here for April 6, 2011. Correa steps back out on the mound. He finishes his warm-up. Here comes Lance Berkman, switch hitter. That is a 210 against the right-hander. 210 is a single into center field. So Lance Berkman gets himself a leadoff single. And he's a D-stealer. They will hold him on. Dumont is actually a +2 catcher. So a D stealer. Let's see, what is that going to equal? 1-9, lose 2, gain 2. So probably not going anywhere as Lance Berkman. In fact, he had 2 stolen bases and was caught 6 times. So not the best stealer in the book. Alan Craig. Alan Craig is batting .333 on the season, and he's got himself 1 double, no triples, no home runs yet, 2 RBIs, no walks, 3 strikeouts for Alan Craig. Sports Time Machines here. Clinton Parks here. Hello, guys. Alan Shaw, Baseball Demos. Here we go. As a 4-3 righty, 4-3. Fly ball, right field X. The right fielder out there is going to be Jones. He's an 4-E2 for the right fielder. 4 E2. And I need to find the right chart here. The right fielder for E2. E2 is going to be a 5, a 3, an 18, or a 16. That is a 13, and so no error. 12 on the 2 is going to be a fly ball out to Jones out there in right field. No problem for Jones that time. So fly out, and it's going to go to right field. Okay, so that is going to be out number 1. That brings up Skip Schumacher, batting .368, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Come on, Skippy. 2-7, right-hander, 2-7, strikes him out. Ooh, just missed a home run check. 2-7 is a strikeout, though. And it's going to go to the catcher. There we go. Hope everyone's having a great day. All right. Yachty, 2-away here in the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here in St. Louis. Each team with 1 hit. Yadier Molina at the plate. Berkman at first. And that is a 5-6 right-hander. 5-6 fly ball to right. And that's going to do it for the Cardinals in the top of, or bottom of the right, bottom of the, yeah, that's it. Bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Due up is the pitcher spot. Kevin Correa. He is a 1 right-hander, so he is going right-handed. Six, 7. A 1 would be a single. Everything else is a line out to short. That is a 17, so that is going to be a line out to the shortstop. Shortstop, thank you. So out, and it brings up back to the top of the order here with, hang on a second. I am hang on, am I missing a player card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I am missing I am missing a player card. So it's not the pitcher spot up yet. That should have been Rodriguez, the shortstop. Somehow his card is missing. How did that happen? Rodriguez. Do I not have his card? Is that another one of these? Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Right, I don't have his card. Right, so when the short spot comes up, we're going to have to use the card on the computer. And in the meantime, we will just put a card out to try and remember that he doesn't actually have a card. Fortunately, it came off of the pitcher cards, so we don't have to worry about that. But so now is the pitcher spot is due up actually. So Correa is up. He is again hitting card number 1. He's a right-hander. That's a 1-3 ground ball to second base. So ground out, second to first, and that is the second out of the inning. All right, back to the top of the lineup now is Jose Tabata. Tabata is 0 for 1. I'm sorry, 1 for 1. He hit a single to start the game off. That is a 3-3 righty, 3-3 hit by the pitch. Ouch. Hit by the pitch. He'll go to first with 2 away. He's an A stealer again. Takes him 1-15. He's being held minus Yadier Molina is a -3. So they don't want to risk it yet. Not yet, anyways. Now with Neil Walker coming up. Neil Walker. That's a 5-6 against the lefty. 5-6. Ground ball, second base. And that's going to do it for the top of the third. Ground out. Out. Stay on base. Fielder. What did it go to? 5-6. Went to short. All right. Over to first. All right, there we go. Neil Walker is out. All right, it brings up the Cardinals here in the bottom of the third. Both teams still with only one hit. Daniel Descalso batting .333. One hit, 3 at-bats this season. His one hit was a triple. That is a 2-6. Right-hander 2-6. Line out to second. Lines it out to second base. All right. Now that brings up the pitcher, Chris Carpenter. Carpenter is a right-hander, weak power. 6'5", right-hander, 6'5", ground ball, third base. So that's going to do it for Carpenter. Ground ball to third. Over to first. All right, so 2 away for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. Ryan Terrett, 0 for 1 on the day. 6-7 righty, 6-7, 1-5 double. That is a 7 though. That is going to be a single, 2 stars. So a 2-out single. He's a D stealer. They'll hold him on, but he's probably not going to go anywhere. Colby Rasmus, 2-way here in the bottom of the third. 5'9". He's a lefty. 5'9", strikes him out. Strikes out Rasmus. Strikeout. And that does it for 3 complete. 1/3 of the game is through. We go to McCutchen. McCutchen, 0 for 1. 5-6, righty, 5-6. Strike him out. Good curveball there by Chris Carpenter. And down goes McCutchen on the strikeout. Lyle Overbay, 0 for 1 on the day. 3-7, righty, 3-7, ground ball, second base A. Ground out to second. And over to first. 2 away. Pedro Alvarez. He is also 0 for 1. Pirates with just 1 hit so far. Alvarez, 5'3", lefty, 5'3", fly ball, left field X. Left fielder is Craig. Left fielder, he's an E3. That's a 3.67. That's fine. Now the range is going to be the problem. He's got a range of 4. He needs at least, it looks like a 12, and he rolls a 5. 4 and a 5 is going to be a single. So it's going to fall in for a single. Pedro Alvarez, single. They're not going to hold him on. He's an E stealer. Ryan Dumont, 0 for 1. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. 2-5. Uh-oh. 1 is a triple. That is a 2. That's going to be a single, 2 stars. Single, 2 stars. Alvarez moves to third on the play. So runners at the corners now for Garrett Jones. Garrett Jones only batting 143 so far in the season. Carpenter will pitch to him. Top of 4. That is a 3-2. Against a right-hander, 3-2 is a ground ball to short, and that's going to do it. Would have been a double play, but we don't need it. He's going to be out, and you're all going to stay on base. And it's going to go to, what was it, 3-2, short. Goes to short. Over to first. Thank you. All right, so the Pirates are able to put a couple men on, but unable to do anything with it. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, still scoreless here in St. Louis. 3 hits for the Pirates, only 2 for St. Louis. But Albert Pujols is up. Let's see if he can change things here. Get things going for the Cardinals. What is that? 2-8. 2-8 is a single into center field. So, single by Albert. And he's a C stealer, and they will hold him on. It's 1-11. Dumont is a +2. I'd like to stay out of that double play if it could. Berkman, 1 for 1 is Berkman. We're going to leave Albert at first. 4-3 against the lefty. 4-3. Fly ball right field X. That is Jones out in right field. He is a 4. A 4 and a 17. He's going to make it a E2. It's just a 3-18 or 16. And that's going to be a good play by the right fielder, Jones. Fly out to right field. So Berkman hits it deep, but not deep enough. Alan Craig comes up. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth, still scoreless. Pujols on at first. That is a 3-6, a right-hander, 3-6 single, 1 star and a 1-19. It is a 6, so that will be a single 1 star. Single. Pujols moves to second. So Craig comes in and gets another hit. He's hit well this season. Skip Schumacher. Runners at first and second. 1 away. No double play for Skippy here. Let's get it going, Skippy. 4-9 lefty. 4-9. Just missed a triple. It's ground ball first base B. And that is B. Batter is out at first. Runners will hold if they're not forced. If one or more runners are forced, runner on first is out, batter is safe. So it's going to be a fielder's choice out at second, I believe, is what happens there. So, result of the play is going to be a fielder's choice. There we go, fielder's choice. So Schumacher goes to first. Craig is going to be out at second. Pujols goes to third. The fielder, 4-9. I don't remember even who freaking hit it. 4-9. It was to first base. So first base over to short for the out. All right. So no double play at least. Runners at the corners now for Yachty. Yachty's only batting 188 on the season. He needs to get things going here for the Cardinals. That is a 5-6 right-hander, 5-6 fly ball to right, and that's going to do it. That's going to be a fly out to right field. And that gets us through 4 innings. We go to the 5th. We have Rodriguez up. You guys cannot see his card, but I will have it here on the computer. Rodriguez against Carpenter. That is a 3-8, so I do need this card. 3-8 against a righty. 3-8 strikes out. That's a strikeout. Good to see. Strike him out. All right, and now it brings up the pitcher spot. We are in the top of the 5th inning. He is starter is 6, so he can go a couple more innings. So I guess he will bat. 4-10 against the righties, a catcher X. That's Yachty. It's Yachty. He is a 1. 1 and a 16 is a good play there. And a error of 1. It's a 17 and nothing but a 17, and that's not going to do it. 12. So no, it's going to be a good play by Yachty. Results, ground out. Catcher. No, actually that's a fly out, I believe. Yeah, it was a FO, so I'm thinking that's a fly out. Pop up to the catcher, right? Pop up, FO, foul out, right? Yeah, fouls out. All right, yeah, got it. So that's going to be a foul out to the catcher. There we go. All right, so Yanni comes through once again for the Cardinals. His -3 is so nice. So nice. With these base stealers out there. Pittsburgh, two-way here in the top of the 5th. Jose Tabata, 6'9", righty, 6'9", and he walked him. God bless it, walked him. That's a walk. Tabata's an ace stealer. 15 being held, 13, -3 takes him down to 1-10. You know what? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. But he doesn't go. I think he's going to stay. Neil Walker's up. He's 0 for 2. That's a 2-5er right-hander, 2-5. And back-to-back walks by Carpenter here. That brings up McCutcheon. McCutcheon, 4 RBIs on the season. Andrew, two-way here in the 5th inning, no score. 5-3 righty, 5-3 fly ball left field X. Left fielder is Craig. He's a 4 and a 17. And now his E3 is 3, 18, and 15. And he'll catch it out there in left field. Fly out. Left field. I do not trust my defenders at all. Not at all. Oh, their range are terrible, and their error range are... All right, so Descalzo's up. He's 0 for 1. What do we have? 65. Lefty, 6-5. Strikes him out. Where is it? There it is. So brings up Carpenter. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Carpenter can go 7, so I guess he'll bat. 4 and a 10 versus a right-hander. 4-10 fly ball center field C. So fly ball center field. Fly out center field and 2 away for the Cardinals. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, still scoreless here. Ryan Terrett, he is 1 for 2. And that is a 3-12 right-hander, 3-12 hit by the pitch. They hit him. Hit by the pitch. He's going to go to first. They're going to hold him, but he's a D stealer. That brings up Rasmus here. 0 for 2. That's a 6'10 lefty, 6'10 ground ball shortstop X. Rodriguez is a 4. E48. Talk about your bad defenders. E4 and a 6. 4 and a 6 is going to be a single. Let's see if he causes an error as well. 48 on the error. 48 and a 14. 48 and a 14 is, oh my gosh, there's a 12. There's a 15, a 16, an 18, but no 14. So no error, but he can't get to it. That is going to be, what was it? It was a, I think it was a 1 star. So it's going to be a single. And moving to second is Tarot. All right, that brings up Albert. 2 men on, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Each team waiting for one person to step up and get a hit. Can Albert do that? Oh, foul ball. Foul ball. We're going to re-roll that one. 2-9er, right-hander, 2-9er, ground ball short, and that's going to do it. Ground out. Pujols goes to second. Rasmus on first. He's going to go, wait a minute. He's going to go to third. Oh, no, he is out. What am I thinking? Tarot in second. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's a shortstop. And we're going to flip it over to second. Why not? No, we can't do that, actually. We'll have to go to first. That's fine. All right. So that's going to do it for the Cardinals in the 5th. Still scoreless. We go to the 6th. Lyle Overbay, 2 up for the Pirates. 0 for 2. 5-10 lefty, 5-10 ground ball, shortstop X. Here's our turn to screw it up. Shortstop, he's a 4. 4 and a 15. He's going to make it. E33, though. 33 is a 13, 15, or 16. That is an 11, so he's going to make the play. So ground out, 2 short. Pedro Alvarez, he's 1 for 2. Singled into our left field as Craig couldn't make the catch out there. 3-11, right-hander, 3-11, ground ball back to the pitcher. A ground out to pitcher over to first. 2 away. We're in the top of the 6th inning. 3 hits for the Pirates, 5 for the Cardinals, but still no score on the board. Ryan Dumont, 3-9, righty, 3-9, pop out to first. Pops it up. Pop out first. And that's going to do it for the Pirates in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kevin Correa has reached his point of weakness if he gives up 3 hits or walks. Lance Berkman 1 for 2. 2-12, hit by the pitch plus an injury. We're not doing injuries, but he is hit by the pitch. As came in a little bit too close to the inside. So that's a good question. Is a hit by a pitch, does it count against his point of weakness? I think everything except for intentional walks do, but I just want to double check. Alan Craig, Berkman, D. Steeler, Alan Craig, 1 for 2 on the day. We're going to let him swing away. Sports Time Machine says no. Oh, hit by pitches do not count against point of weakness. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. 2-4, righty, 2-4. Ground ball, second base, C. Batter out at first. Runner advances. 2-4. That was against a righty, 2-4, second base, right. So the result is a ground out. Craig is out. Berkman goes to second. It went second base to first. So Craig does his job, at least gets the runner moving. 1 One away, runner is second. Berkman not the quickest of foot. Skip Schumacher 0 for 2. Come on, Skippy, get a good one here. 4 and a 7 lefty. 4-7 fly ball center field. Fly ball center field. That brings up Yachty. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless. Cardinals trying to desperately put that first run on the board. So Berkman was a hit by pitch. Okay, Correa. 4-10 righty, 4-10 fly ball center field. That's going to do it. Fly out center field. And we go to the 7th. Still scoreless here. Garrett Jones, the lefty. 0 for 2. Carpenter. 4-7 lefty. 4-7. 1-18 single. I'm going to call that an 8. And even though it looks like the 20 is going to come up, we're going to give him a single on that. We're going to give him a single. So, Garrett Jones, he is a C stealer. He can't steal. Let's look at the Rodriguez. How is his bunt? He's a D bunter. Corners are going to... Well, let's see. How are we going to do this? We're going to play back. We're going to play back. Go for the double play. And Rodriguez is a D stealer, or a bunter. He could go to a C bunter, I believe, if no one plays in. No, if they play in, you lose a grade. It doesn't say anything about moving up a grade. So, you'd still be a D bunter if no one's playing in. Rodriguez 0 for 2. He is going to top of the 7th. Just one run might win this game here. Carpenter, he is going to try and bunt. Here it comes. 8, 6, 7, 8, D8. 8 is batter is safe. Lead runner is thrown out by first baseman. So not a good sacrifice. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. And it was first baseman. Throws it over to the shortstop. All right, so that brings the pitcher spot up. 1 out. I think it's time to actually bring in, let's see who they have on the bench. They have a switch hitter in Jaramillo. They have 3 right-handers and a left-hander on the bench. So they're going to make the call off the bench. And that is going to be, looks like it's going to be Jaramillo. Jason Jaramillo, the switch hitter against Chris Carpenter. So Jaramillo in, Correa out. Even though he's been pitching a good game, now's the time you got to get something going here. Jaramillo, and he can only go one more inning anyways, so. On the bottom of the 6th, I'm sorry, top of the 7th, Jaramillo versus Carpenter. 5-3 lefty, 5-3 fly ball left field X. That's Craig again out there in left field. Oh boy, here we go. Left fielder, he's a 4. 4 and a 4 is not good. That's going to be a DO2 double, I believe, is what that stands for. 2 base advance, and let's see if we can throw an error on top of that. 7-8. E3 though, an 8 no, but it's going to be a double 2 base. Brother. for Jaramillo. And once again, I've done it again. Every time I bring in a pinch hitter, they get a hit. So he came in for the pitcher. So it brings up the top of the lineup here. Runners at second and third. Only one out. Jose Tabata. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. All right, we're going to play corners in. Corners are in. Two eight. Ground ball. Shortstop. A plus. But shortstop was not playing in. It was just corners in. So ground ball. Shortstop. A plus. So how does that work out here? With an A. Runners. If no runners are forced, the runners hold. There is no force. Ground ball A. Batter is out. If no runners are forced, runners hold. If one or more runners are forced, there's no one on first, so I'm thinking it's going to be a ground out to out at first, and the runners hold. Am I correct on that? Am I correct on that assumption? Runners at second and third. It was a corners in. We had a 2-8. Ground ball, shortstop, A plus. Shortstop was not playing in, so that is not a single. And then on A, it says ground ball, batters out at first. If no runners are forced, the runners hold. If one or more runners are forced, runner is on first is out. Other runners advance one base. So that'd be a double play, but there is no runners at first. I think, since no one's answering me, I'm going to play it my way. Screw y'all. It was a ground out. Jamillo at second, he's going to stay. Rodriguez stays. The fielder went to short and to first. And I think because it's hit so hard, the runners don't go. They just stay, and then the throw goes to first, and they don't have time to go home in time. So two-away, big out there. Let's see if Carpenter can somehow get out of this inning. Neil Walker 0 for 2 with a walk. 3-8. Strikes him out and ends the inning. So the Pirates, strikeout. The Pirates get the run so close. And wow, it's time for trivia. Let's take me out to the ball game, folks. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Name the Cincinnati Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Everyone, take me out to the ball game. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season for them. I don't care if I never get back, so it's root for the Cardinals. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. So, 30 seconds left to answer. Name the Reds pitcher who had the last 20-win season. Sports Time Machine says Tom Browning. Alan Shaw says Riley. I bet you that's Riley. Tom Browning, and the answer is dun 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 dun. The answer is, I don't know. It's Johnny Cueto was 20-9 in 2014, and we have a new pitcher coming in the game. Mike Crota has been called up from the bullpen. Oh man. So Crota, let's see, do I have a Crota card? Mike Crota's coming in. Where is Mike Crota? Really? I don't have a Crota card? Ugh, you're killing me. Let me just look through it one more time. Boop, 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 pitching card. All right, so Crota. Good thing I got these extra players and everything. Oh my God. Nope, that's not Crota. Crota. I don't see a Crota card. Really? Ugh. Where do these extra player cards and still don't have half the damn team? Good Lord. All right, Crota versus Descalso. We're going to have to use Kuroda's card every time we need his card. How do I not have Kuroda? How many? Okay, so Kuroda in real life was 0-1 with a 9.28 ERA. He pitched 11 innings. That's why I don't have his card. He only pitched 11 innings. He gave up 20 hits in 11 innings. He walked 5, 7 strikeouts, and gave up 2 home runs. Why is he pitching anyways? I don't know. I must have it on computer. Computer. The computer did it. Don't blame me. The computer did it. Blame the computer. I don't want to have to manage both damn teams. Let the computer manage somebody. 1-9. Is he a righty or a lefty? That's a good question. Let's look at his card. Kuroda. He is a throws right. Okay, so he's a righty. 1-9 right-hander. Strikes out Descalso. Ugh. And that brings up Carpenter, but he's out. Carpenter's out. They'll be bringing in a pinch hitter. Who do we have on the bench today, boys? We got 4 right-handers and a lefty, so it looks like John Jay is going to be making another appearance here for the Cardinals. John Jay, where's his card? John Jay. Here's his card, John Jay. Why is he pitching with this disgusting? I got the name right. After IDJ has said it, though. Yeah, after I call out who the answer was, then you got it right. Of course you did. So John Jay against Kuroda here. Bottom of 7, still scoreless. No one on. 3-8. That's a good column. 1-6 is a home run for John Jay. That one is headed out. It is going far. It is gone. John Jay into the bullpen in right center field. And the hometown crowd once again. I have done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A pinch hitter comes in, gets a double or a home run. John Jay with the home run. Woo, nay. 1-0 Cardinals. All right, so Ryan Terrett is here. We're in the bottom of the 7th, 1-0. John Jay with the solo home run. Ryan Terrett. That is a 6 and a 7. Against a right-hander, let's look at 6-7. And that is going to be a single 2 stars, and that is going to be it. As Kota does not do well. We have a, let's see, we have a lefty, a righty, and a switch hitter coming up. So who are they going to bring in? What? Can I turn off? If I make a pitching change and the computer is set on auto, no, I don't want to auto play. I want. Is there a way to turn off the AI so I can do it and not let the computer? Not that I really want to manage 2 teams. Not that I really want to manage 2 teams, you see. I think I'm just going to let the computer run it. That's fine. Screw it. So Tarrant gets a single. Let's see if the computer will pull him if I place a single in there. And nope. All right. Colby Rasmus 1 for 3 on the day. 3-9 right-hander, strike him out. So Crota is actually pitching pretty well. He's got 2 strikeouts. Gave up the home run, but that brings up Albert Pujols, right-hander. 1 for 3 on the day, batting .263 on the season. 5-5. He's a right-hander. 5-5. Strike him out. So he struck out the side. He did give up a home run in his single, but he struck out the rest of them. Right, yeah. Right, so Pujols is done. So who is going to come in to pitch? Coming in to pitch for your St. Louis Cardinals will be... It's going to be switch hitter, and a righty, then a lefty, and a lefty. So we'll save the lefty for later. Let's put in a right-hander. Right-hander, Bautista. All right, Bautista. Hopefully I can find his card sometime today. There he is. It was stuck on the back of the other card. All right, so that's why I couldn't find him. So Bautista comes in, right-hander. He'll be switch hitting. Neil Walker's up. 1-0 Cardinals, top 8. Bautista in. Carpenter out. McCutchen 0 for 3. 4 and an 8. He is going to be on the left side. 4-8 is a walk. Damn, walked him. Walk. He's a C-stealer. They are going to hold him. Andrew McCutchen. Pujols is over there. Bautista. Andrew McCutchen. 5-4 righty. 5-4. Oh boy, just missed the double. Fly ball center field. Oof, just missed it. Fly out. Center field. Lyle Overby, he is 1 for... I'm sorry. Pedro Alvarez, that was Lyle Overby. All right. Pedro Alvarez, 1 for 3. 6 and a 8. 6-8. Popped him up to short. No, I'm sorry. 6-8. He's a left-hander. He's a left-hander. Alvarez is a left-hander. 6. What did I say? 6-8? 6-8. Fly ball center field. Okay. Still an out. Fly ball. Center field. 2 away. That brings up Ryan Dumont. He is 1-for-3. Bautista trying to get through the 8th inning. 4-10. Lefty, 4-10. Oh, just missed a double again. Fly ball center field X. That is Rasmus in center field. He's a 2 and an 11. He's going to make the catch now. E8. Center field E8. 3, 4, 15, 16, 18. Uh-oh, that is a 16. Did I just say 16? I think I just said 16. E8. I did say 16. That's an E2. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Oh my gosh. E2 on the F2. 2-base error, runner advances 2 bases. Oh my god. All right, so that is a 2-base error on center fielder Colby Rasmus. Drops it, lets it fall in. That puts runners at second and third, and we've same song, different verse. In the 7th inning, Pirates 2 men, runners second and third, 2 away. In the 8th inning, runners at second and third, 2 away. Garrett Jones, the lefty's up. Garrett Jones, the left-hander's up. And they're going to be making a call to the pen. Bautista out. Call to the pen. They're going to bring in the left-hander. The lefty. Who's it going to be? It's going to bringing in Trevor Miller here, the lefty. Trevor Miller comes in to face off against the lefty, Garrett Jones. Trevor Miller. Oh, no. Cancel. Trevor Miller against Garrett Jones, the lefty. Now, Pittsburgh could counter that. They have 3 righties, Cedeno, Pierce, and Diaz. They're going to bring in a right-hander. They're going to bring in Steve Pierce. Garrett Jones plays right field. What positions can Pierce play right field? He can play right field. He's not very good. He's a 4E25. Or they could bring in Cedeno and then replace as the pinch hitter and then bring in Pierce as the replacement. But I hate to waste 2 players for 1, especially with such a close game. It could go extras. We are going to make the play here. So Pierce is going to come in. And how do I tell him he's going to play right field now? It shows him as a pinch hitter. Can I just drag him down to, no? How do I tell it that he's going to play right field? All right, we'll see what happens. So runners in second and third. They bring in Miller, but they're countered by Pittsburgh, who brings Pierce out. So it is a lefty-righty matchup. Pirates going for it right now. 1-0 Cardinals top 8, 2 outs. Trevor Miller. And, oops, we need to bring in. He's out. We need to bring in. Where is the cards? Here they are. It's going to be, who is it going to be? It's going to be Steve Pierce. I know I got his card. Maybe. Steve Pierce. Pretty sure I have his card. I remember seeing. But you know, these cards stick together like shh. It's hard to tell what the frick you got. Cedeno, Diaz, Presley, Lee, DeNarnold, Snyder, Wood, Harrison, McKierney, Paul, Wood, and Lee. Again, I don't have a freaking player. Are you gotta be kidding me? Why order this? As Ron said in his little video the other day, you're gonna find out what you hate about the system when you start playing it 500 times. Order the season set. Order all the extra players. You still don't have half the players you freaking need. I love Strat. Boom. Up. It's foul ball. Pierce against Miller. Top 8, 2 men on, and this is what happened. This is what happened in the Cardinals' last game. They were ahead by a run. RBI two out single, and the Pirates ended up winning 5-4, I think. Uh-oh. That's a 5-12. Pierce is a right-hander. 5-12. Ground ball, second base, X. Schumacher, he's a 4. Second base, oh boy. Schumacher is a 4. Come on. 4 to 9 is going to be a G3. He's a 14. 14 is 15, 16, 3, and 18. Oh my gosh, it's a 4. Thank God. Let me just double check. 14. There is no 4. There's a 3 there. So he's going to make the play out at first. Chip Schumacher. Ooh, Nille. Ground out. He's going to stay on his base. He will stay on his base. It's going to go to second. And what a play by Skip Schumacher. Whew. Had me a little nervous there. And that is... I don't even know where we're at. So, oh, it did put Pierce out right field for us. Look at that. So the computer put him out in right field. All right, good. So we have a switchy coming up, a right-hander, a lefty, and a right-hander. I'm going to replace Crota here. Bottom of 8. They're going to bring in somebody. Hopefully the computer won't. They're going to bring in Jeff Karstens. So Jeff Karstens is in, hopefully, if the computer will let me do it. And he's going to go in the 9th spot. Okay. So Karstens is in to face off against Berkman. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-0 Cardinals. They've been flirting with disaster, though. That's a 5-8 against the lefty. 5-8 is a 1-15 single. That will be a single by Lance Berkman. Too bad Craig is such an awful bunter. They're going to play corners in. So they're not going to hold Berkman on first if they play corners in. He's still a D runner, though, or D stealer. That only takes him up to... If you don't hold him on, what do you get for a bonus? Is it 2 points, 1 point, or no points? He's a D. D's a 1 to 9 if we don't hold him on. I'm not sure. If you don't hold them on, you just don't get the bonuses, or do you get a thing as well where you get like 2 points or something? I don't remember. Alan Shaw says NPNG is the game. Really like playing it. I have Inside Pitch 2. Had Strat many years ago, but it's too expensive now. Only get half the team. That's right. All right, so we're not going to hold them on, which means Berkman can then steal. He's a D. Are you sure you don't want to hold them on? Well, if you hold them on, you can't play infield. You can't play your corners in, right? So that gives, yeah. All right, they'll hold them on. That's fine. Corners in, says Alan Shaw. Really? You think? Craig is a D bunter. If they play corners in, they can't hold Berkman, which is a D stealer. That's a 1 to 9. I might even try steal with Berkman on a 1 to 9. All right, they'll play corners in. But Craig is going to swing away. Let's see what happens. 6-5 against a righty. 6-5, and it's probably a good thing. Oh my gosh, 6-5. That is a home run, normal power, 1 to 11, but that is a 17. So that is going to be a 12 to 20 double. Oh, good thing we didn't do anything crazy. That is going to be a double for Alan Craig, and it does not have any stars next to it. So I'm thinking Berkman's at first. They were not holding them. They were not holding them because they were playing corners in. So he's a run 1 to 11. He gets +1 because no one was holding him. So that takes him up to a 12. Now, where was the ball hit? 6-5. Doesn't tell me where it was hit. It just says double. Hmm. So how can I get the runner home from first on the double with no stars on it if it doesn't tell me where it was hit to? Or is it assumed the runner from first scores if there's no stars next to it? I don't know. All right, well, we'll put it down as a double, and I guess we'll hold the runner at third since there's still nobody out, though, so that did not work out by bringing in Jeff Kirsten. Alan Craig with the double. That brings us up lefty Skip Schumacher. And they're going to bring in the left-hander Hurahan if I got his card. Let's find out if I've got his card. That's St. Louis, so that's not going to help at all. Oh, there's Steve Pierce. I did have his card. He was in the pitchers section. Don't know why. Joel Hurahan. Here's Joel. So Joel comes in. Joel Hurahan. I could have sworn I saw Steve Pierce. That's why I was mad when I couldn't find it. So Hurahan comes in, the left-hander, to face off against the left-handed Skip Schumacher. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Defense will play in. Everyone's in. Everyone's in. They cannot afford the Cardinals to get another run here. Joel Harahan versus Skip Schumacher, 3-2. He's a Joel Harahan. I thought he said left-handed. It shows as a right-hander, but anyways, 3-2. Ground ball to the pitcher B. If no runners are forced, runners hold. If more runners are forced, runner on first is out, batter is safe. So it looks like a ground ball. Wait a minute. Let's make sure there's no symbols. 3-2. 3-2. Ground ball third. 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, ground ball third base B. Ground ball third base B. It doesn't look like anybody moves on that. Ground out. Craig stays. Berkman stays. Fielder, third base. To first. One away. Yadier Molina's up. Right-hander. Defense will play back. I'm sorry, they will play in with Yadi up. One away. 5-3 righty. 5-3 ground ball pitcher X. Hurahan. Pitcher X. He is a 5. Oh my gosh, he is horrible. Pitcher is a 5. And a 15 is a G2. And his error rating is a 42. So 42, and the pitcher is going to be a 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18. Oh my God, he's going to make an error for sure. Maybe. That is a 7. Oh my God, that's an 8. I don't think 8 is on the list, actually. Out of 42, you have 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18. All on the list, but 8 is not on the list. Oh, it's still going to be a, what would I say, a G2? G2. What's a G2? Refer to the following charts. Okay, the chart is, we had runners at second and third. Infield in says he gets the lead runner. Really? Well, that kind of sucks. On a G2, they still get the runner out, huh? And it's because I didn't roll that damn error. I cannot believe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is not on the list. Every other number between 2 and 12 is on the list. So they're going to get the lead runner. That is going to be a fielder's choice. Berkman out. Molina goes to first. Craig moves to third. It's going to go to the pitcher, to home. And the runners are at the corners now, and now there's 2 away. So the defense can play back. I cannot believe I missed that number. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Daniel Descalso, the lefty, is up. And do they have any more lefties in the pen? Olson. Let's see what Olson. See if I've got his card. Sorting through these cards is such a pain in the ass. They stick together. Olson. I agree with Retro Sports Network. You're going to find out what you hate about the system when you start playing it. I hope he mentioned about messing. I don't have Olson's card. Unfucking believable. We're going to bring him in, though. He's a left-hander. So the lefty Olsen comes in to face off against Descalso, the lefty. Two-way. Runners in his corner, still 1 out. I'm sorry, 2 outs. Only 1 run in. Can the Pirates hold the Cardinals off? 3-11. What did we say? He was a lefty. 3-11. Ground ball second base, and that's going to do it. The Cardinals have runners at second and third and nobody out and cannot score. Descalso is out. Stay on your base. Stay on your base. It goes to second. Unbelievable. Second and third, nobody out, and they cannot do it. All right, Miller, who is up? Rodriguez, right. Our player we don't have the card for is actually up. And Rodriguez, well, Cardinals are going to bring in a new pitcher, actually, because they don't want the lefty in anymore. Who was the Cardinals closer? That's a good question. Fernando Salas, but he is not on the team. Can't use him. Fernando Salas, can't use you, buddy. Not on the 25-man roster. Suarez, he is not on the roster either. Oh my gosh. Boggs with 4 saves. Mott with 9 saves. Jason Mott is going to be the man. Here we go. Jason Mott in. Miller out. All right, we have our mysterious player here, Rodriguez. 0 for 3 on the day. So, let's see. They do have that lefty, Boker. Boker is going to come in and pinch hit for Rodriguez since he's a left-hander. Probably don't have his card, though. Boker. Yeah, he only had 30 at-bats. So maybe Boker. I can't remember if I have his card or not. Talk about slowing the fucking game down. Cheese and rice. When you got to try and sort through and find these damn players. All right, I don't have his card. Mott versus Boker. We're in the top of the 9th. No outs. 1-0 Cardinals. Trying to hold on for dear life. 2-7. So we're going to have to look at Boker here. Mott is a right-hander. 2-7. Ground ball. Shortstop B+. That doesn't matter. Ground out. Second base. I think it said second base. Doesn't matter. It was still an out. All right, the pitcher spot's up, so we're going to be obviously bringing in someone for the pitcher. We're running out of players here. It's going to be Cedeno or Diaz. We're going to bring in Diaz. I think I got his card, actually. Matt Diaz, here's his card. So they only have one more bench player. If they come back and die, they're going to be screwed trying to put people in positions. Matt Diaz. 1-4. Ground ball, first base A. Ground out. First base taking himself. So Diaz is out. Takes us to the top of the lineup. They got no one to bring in. So it's going to be Jose Tabata. Last chance for the Pirates. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. 1-0 ball game. Tabata hit 4 home runs in the regular season. It's a 5-5 right-hander. Strikes him out, and that's going to end the ball game mercifully. Strikeout. And Mott comes in and does his JOB. And the Cardinals win on John Jay's home run. Pinch hit, might I add you. Pinch hit. Home run. Box score not saved or printed. Get the box score. Okay. Here's the box score for all you nut jobs out there. If we get rid of that, there we go. There's the box score. What a game. Lots going on. The Buccos dropped this one 1-0 against the Cardinals. We're going to save this. This is game number 6, I believe. Is this game number 6? Let me look to make sure. Yes, this is game number 6. Right. So, we're going to say this is game number 6. Thank you very much. All right, so 5 hits by the Pirates, 9 hits by the Redbirds, and the big hit, of course, the pinch hit, John Jay solo home run in the 7th inning. Pitching, Carpenter takes the win, goes 7 innings. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, no runs. Bautista 2/3 of an inning. Miller 1/3, and then Mott with his first save of the season. Attendance was only 16,235. Oh, it was bad weather. Bad weather day, no wonder. All right, so that is going to do it. We're going to end the game, and we're going to look and see how everything winds up in our league standings here. So, Toronto is tied with the Yankees in the East. The White Sox are out to 4-1 start in the Central. Texas is out to a 5-1 start in the West. And we should probably keep track of what Texas does, seeing as though we might meet them later on down the line. In the National League, the Phillies up a game, 4-1 Phillies. In the Central Division, Milwaukee and Chicago are out to 4-2 lead, and St. Louis falls in there 1 game back, 3-3 on the season. And out in the West, it's all Dodgers all the time. Colorado trying to stay up with them. The wild card standings as we speak. The Cardinals at 3-3 are not in it at this point with 6 games in. Only 1.5 million to go. Alan Shaw, strike 3, Cardinals win. What a game it turned out to be. A nice one. Now, our next game, for your Cardinal fans out there, if you want to know the next series coming up. By the way, the Cardinals started the season 4-2, so we're actually a game up on them already. We go to San Francisco. We play 3 at San Francisco, 3 at Arizona, 4 against the Dodgers. Next 10 games are on the road. The West Coast trip early in the season. 3 at San Francisco, 3 at Arizona, and 4 against the Dodgers. Ouch. All right. Well, we'll see you all then. Thanks to Alan Shaw, Retro Sports Network. Alan Shaw, Clinton Parks, Dave Gardner. Who else came out? I'm sure. Sports Time Machine, thank you for your help earlier in the session. And that's going to do it, I think. If I missed your name, I apologize, but we'll see everyone next time. Cardinals win. It's going to be a good day. See you all next time.